Hi, I'm Tyson Franklin, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Friday. Now, I think I may have to warn you, this one's going to go longer than 5 minutes. Maybe I need to start retitling these episodes to mini episodes instead of 5 Minute Friday. Anyway, today I want to talk about using audio, or more importantly, using audio to build your business. And the reason I chose to talk about audio today is because I'm doing a presentation at my event today titled How to Use Audio in Your Business to Increase Sales and Make More Money. And in my presentation, I'm going to be discussing multiple ways you can use audio in your business, or why you should be using audio in your business. And in my presentation, I'll be discussing multiple ways you can use audio. You can use it to attract more new clients, and specifically the type of clients you want, increase your referrals, both professional and non-professional. You can share information about your new products and services, build and expand your personal and business brand, and you pretty much set yourself up as an expert. You can educate your existing clients using audio. How often are instructions forgotten? You can develop long-lasting relationships, and think about it. If you think of radio stars in the past, the ones that really stood out, they built a relationship with people using audio. You can also stand out from your competitors who don't use audio effectively. And it's a very noisy world, yet audio can still be heard. You can ignite an emotion using audio by adapting royalty-free music. You can also use audio to train your team, therefore reducing training time, but you can also capture some of the ideas and thoughts of some of your key personnel if they ever leave your business. Using audio can also be used to develop valuable IP for your business, making it more valuable if you ever decide to sell your business in the future. The thing I like about audio more than anything else is it's easy to consume. Unlike video, you've got to stop doing what you're doing and pay full attention to benefit from it. However, audio, you can keep listening while you're doing other tasks. And this is why radio has been a popular form of entertainment for years. As you're probably aware, I love podcasting, and the reason I like it so much is because you can do so much with it. In fact, everything I mentioned above can be achieved with podcasting. So you may be thinking, can every business or individual benefit from podcasting? The answer is yes, which is why I've been developing small group workshops around Australia that I'm going to run towards the end of this year and in early 2019. And if you're interested, you can check out my website, tysonfranklin.com/events, but more about that later. If you're thinking podcasting is not for you and you don't have a marketing budget for radio, can you still use audio to your advantage? Once again, yes, you can. And the other big benefit of audio is you don't have to nervously stand in front of a camera. And it doesn't matter what you wear. You can record in your underwear if that's how you like to roll. So, where do you start? Firstly, it all begins with capturing the audio, and there are multiple ways to do this. And you don't need an elaborate recording studio, unless of course you want high quality audio. You can probably use your smartphone and headphones, and as long as it is clear, that's probably going to be good enough. If you want improved sound, you could use a USB or lapel microphone, attach it to your iPhone. It does make a huge difference. Next, you need an app. Most smartphones have a recording app built in, or you can download one. My favorite recording app on my iPhone is called Voice Recorder, so check that one out if you want. So before you press record, I would highly recommend writing a script. Practice reading it a few times and then press record. There's nothing worse than someone rambling because they're not sure what they're going to say next. And if you don't like what you hear after you do the first recording, or the second or the third recording, don't delete it. Have someone else listen to it because we are always our own worst critics. Once it's recorded, you probably will not need to do any editing, especially if you're keeping it simple. There are a lot of editing programs available. Some are free, some are paid, but that's a whole different topic again. So once you're happy with your recording in MP3 format, which is usually the most popular format, you can then start using it as you see fit. You can simply upload the recordings onto your computer and use them for training purposes, or you could have them transferred to a CD and give them to clients reinforcing instructions on their way home. These audio recordings become part of your IP and they do add value to your business. Unlike video, you cannot add recordings directly to social media platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn. To upload on these platforms, you'll need to use a media host. Just like a web host hosts your website, you'll also need a media host to host your audio files. Once again, there are free and paid versions, and depending on how big your files are and what you're planning on doing with them will determine the type of host you choose. For my podcast, I use Libsyn, which is a paid media host. But for my other audio recordings that's not part of my podcasting world, I use media hosts like SoundCloud, Churbit, but there are a lot available. One last thing I'd like to share about using audio is combining it with pictures and creating short videos, which is a great way to promote products and services in your business. And these videos can be uploaded directly to Facebook and LinkedIn. I did one recently for Walk Right Footwear, so if you want to check it out, just go to the show notes and just click on the link. So if this podcast episode has sparked off some interest using audio effectively in your business, or if you have any questions, please send me an email at tf@tysonfranklin.com. Otherwise, check out my events page and consider coming along to one of my audio or podcasting workshops. So yes, I am going to be doing two different types of workshops. One is just about using audio in your business, and the other workshop is going to be based around podcasting. So details will be on my website. If it's not there already, it's going to be there very, very soon. So just keep an eye out for it. Okay, that's it from me. Look after yourselves, look after your family, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.